We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. And tonight we start Week 9 with a good one in prime time, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Miami Dolphins. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Come on, son. Up. Hey, Ken.
Downs going in motion left. Fields passing on the first play from scrimmage. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
Here we go. We're good. 319.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Pacheco once again. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This defense for the Dolphins, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Fields. Complete on the deep ball. Kyle Pitts, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Now it's Fields. Rifles one, it's going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
On the quick, right? Tony.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. Here now, 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 6-yard line.
And Chubb will try the middle here. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And the Dolphins, first down. First and 10.
Stroud looking to change the play. Stroud completes his. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
Tell me I didn't just see these first 2 possessions. I mean, is this one of those cases of anything you can do, I can do
Better?
Maybe not better, huh? Worse? Yeah, just a little bit. Very sloppy start. I think maybe a case of the nerves for both teams.
And now we're back to an even playing field.
Here we go, son.
On first and 10, here's Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Big Kenny Clark that time, pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the first down.
Here we go now on first and goal.
Let's go. Ready.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
You got it.
Ran it last time. Now Fields to throw. And he's got it. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's third and goal. Pacheco. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these 2 teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
18. That's it.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a second down and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Play action. Here's Stroud. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Mecole Hardman, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 7.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay? Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Loose inside the 30, inside the 10. They will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. It's safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense.
And now the Ravens get it. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Well, there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing, and we had one of those go against us. I remember our kicker and our holder told the head coach, just relax, coach. Why are you yelling? Don't worry, it's just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see a point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly. That's what I was just going to say. First quarter, we'll see if this has any implications as the game goes on.
I still can't believe they told the head coach to relax. Whoa.
Bad move.
Come on, son.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 28. 50 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Hey, here we go. Angel, hey, tonight.
Now Fields. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Right.
Here's Pacheco headed right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Here we go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
And the Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off the option, it's Jones. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible.
Throw left side complete. That's Franklin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That went good for 26 and a first down.
For a Miami Dolphin. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They go up the middle and Chubb.
And able to get this to the 31. 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They run it again with Chubb. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of the tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on it. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Hey, south. 18. What's up?
And Stroud now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
18. What's up?
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
His 5th rushing touchdown on the year, 6th overall. And the Dolphins have regained the lead.
Myers connects on the PAT. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard run.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
No mud.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco.
And a decent game there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
69 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in his first half. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 4. Fields now to throw.
They'll roll him out right. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Fields, such an athletic quarterback, gets him the first.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
Here's Fields.
Escaping the pressure right.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. And he gets it down to the 32. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Heck of a move, and then brought down near the 23. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy on the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Don't jump, Rick.
Trying a little razzle-dazzle on third and short. Oh, great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. It's a pickup of 11 at a Baltimore first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Kyle Pitts as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do.
And got his man complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
551.
A final shot before the break. Fields. That's going deep for Bateman. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. These offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. On play action, they'll throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. There was no one around him, but he took his eye off it, and it falls incomplete.
Oh, I don't know if he's sensing contact to come or what, but that's a ball he'd love to have back. That could have gone for big yardage, but it just didn't want to stay in his hands. That's a tough break.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
On 18, that's it.
Now Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 53 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Myers. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jakobi Myers, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for two.
The Dolphins are lining up for a two-point conversion.
Rob it.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Slot man moves right. To throw is Fields. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop it behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Pacheco gets it up the gut, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And this taken in by Dallas. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
Flexing his muscle at the 30. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 89 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Here we go. You good.
Here's Fields. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And that's where you want to use your big tight end. Let him use his size and frame to go up and get the deep ball in the end zone. But that time, they couldn't connect.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
And they just did not get the snap away in time. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
Here we go.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Here we go. 19 seconds.
Back to throw. Fields. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Dolphins are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
Andy, do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Now the toss to Jones, running right. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Myers. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. It was a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Stroud looking to change the play. And they try to sweep to Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Velus Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Oh, this is blocked. Taking it right down Broadway. And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. Well, you figure with a veteran kicker out there, these extra points almost automatic, but this one turns into 2 points the other way.
And we both know it's hard to put it on him. I think there was a breakdown in the protection, but guess what? It does go against his record.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, the number 4 is kind of pick for 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
Here we go. Good. Minute. Hey, chance. Go.
To throw again on 2nd down. Fields. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Extend. Don't jump. Ready?
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They snap it to Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Look at the big man rumble. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Kyle Pitts. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Ravens have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Here we go, son.
Fields trying to throw for it. Flush to his right.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. Just wondered maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
When it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation. Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. Now they'll audible to something else. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he's got room. 76 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay. That flag, that'll push him back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Here's Stroud. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. 2nd and 5.
At the 16-yard line.
From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now Jones. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Velus Jones, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Dolphins are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
41. Ravens 29. Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 23 yards on the play. A good start there on 1st down. They've got to have this drive.
No doubt about it. Down a couple of scores. They have to find a way to put it in the end zone. Chunk plays, explosive plays. That will be the key to this drive.
From the gun, here's Fields. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over.
Looking to put a drive together.
28-yard line.
Here we go. Tony. Robin. Hey, south.
They'll go play action here with Stroud. He He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Why Tony? Look at hot.
Throwing now is Stroud. That's caught by Myers. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down.
Stroud is going to audible to something else. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. This is caught inside the 15. And all of a sudden, they're knocking on the door inside Baltimore's 10. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
And now an audible here into something else. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Franklin. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Stroud out of the gun here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 3rd and goal, Stroud. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Dalton Kincaid from 3 yards out. And the Dolphins have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Blocked. And now the Ravens get it. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. Well, you figure with a veteran kicker out there, these extra points almost automatic, but this one turns into 2 points the other way.
And we both know it's hard to put it on him. I think there's a breakdown in the protection, but guess what? It does go against his record.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's going to be incomplete.
You give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the Longwood way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Here we go. 3-19. Go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. And that is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Fourth down, 10 yards to go.
Here we go, Sam. Up, 319.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Ravens are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, they knew a lot of steps had to happen here. They got step 1, the touchdown. You need a 2-point conversion here, don't you?
You do, and as you continue to look ahead, if they're able to get that, somehow get the ball back and get another score, they have to go for 2 again. That's why teams are practicing multiple 2-point plays.
We saw that Super Bowl 51 with the Patriots getting a pair of big 2-point conversions. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. That one looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 19. What's that?
Stroud looking to change the play. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Stroud back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. That'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Stroud. He'll let this go for the end zone. Well, this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. Could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now they'll shift things around. Out of the shotgun is Jones. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
To throw with Stroud. That's caught left side. Myers with it. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Jones is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
And that right there is the definition of a statement drive. You're in the fourth quarter, trying to get to the finish line. And here, they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101? Check that box.
Now Myers for the extra point. And this part of the game has been an adventure thus far, but this one is good.
54. Ravens 37. Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
It certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Dolphins, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew,